Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with Raider Volleyball coming your way this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the visiting team, the Randolph Southern Rebels, taking on your Wapahani Raiders here this evening. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we'll go ahead and get started here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. Wapahani with a big win last night over Madison Grant in straight sets, and what was, like I said, a very tough ball game. Both games, both the JV and varsity games last night, highly competitive, and it was just great to see both teams come away with victories. And especially, for this junior varsity squad, building some momentum, continuing to win and play together and play the game the right way. You're gonna always have some miscues throughout the night, but it's how you handle those sometimes is what will really make the difference throughout the evening. So that's a very big thing here for Wapahani. Just got to keep it going in the right direction here, and like I said, this being the last game of the week, you want to finish strong. We've had a successful week so far with victories over Shenandoah and Madison Grant. And so, yet again, you got to come out here, be ready to play, defend your home court, and hopefully put on a great performance for yourself. Now, Randolph Southern, they've struggled a little bit so far this year. But yet again, just kind of proof of the way it was last night. You can never overlook any team. No matter, maybe what a record looks like or whatever the case might be. They're coming out here to play the same game you are. They're trying to execute just like you are. Make the right decisions. Make the right pass. Make sure we're doing everything from every facet of the game correctly. And so, yet again, we have to bring our A game, just like every ball game. You've got to bring it to the table here tonight, bring a ton of energy, and hopefully we can come away with great results. But we're really looking forward to this one, and like I said, just looking to finish off what's been a very good week for us here so far, and can continue our winning ways and move on to next week, and hopefully have a successful next week as well. So a lot to look forward to here tonight. Again, we'll have both junior varsity and varsity games coming your way here this evening, so make sure stay right here with us all evening long, live here on the WHS Network. Also, before go to commercial break here, again, we'll have, speaking of next week, Monday, we'll be right back here at home against the Daleville Broncos. So if you guys get the opportunity there, obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel and also click the bell icon that allows you to get notifications upon each broadcast that we're about to do. And like I said, look forward to a great ball game coming up on Monday right here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, with a JV start time of 6 o'clock and varsity game to follow. So again, we'll have that all right here, WHS Network on Monday night. Don't miss it. But folks, you're going to step aside here for a break, and we will have all the roster rundown coming up live here on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels on the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, we'll take a look here at tonight's rosters for both teams. First, for the visiting Randolph Southern Rebels. Start off here with number 3, Stacy Glunt. Number 5, Courtney Clear. Number 10, Jennifer Donald. Number 9, Lydia Nicely. Number 14, Gracie Eisenberger. Number 28, Aubrey Wilmoth. Number 30, Allison Wilmoth. And number 33, Heather Ashbaugh. The Rebels coached by Tammy Clements. And the roster here for Wapahani, number 1, Lauren Rich. Number 3, Madeline Rhodes. Number 5, McKenna Goodwin. Number 7, Lena Doherty. Number 8, Addie Hughes. Number 9, Emma Roberts. Number 12, Layla Lee. Number 13, Lauren Luce. Number 14, Shayna Ray. Number 15, Kaya Van Note. And number 16, Allie Stanley. And the Raiders this evening will be coached by Katie Weir. So we'll get tonight's game underway. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius, obviously with the play-by-play as usual. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we appreciate you for joining us here with Raider Volleyball on the WHS Network. As Randolph Southern will start off the evening here with point number 1, a 1-0 lead here. And again, as always, I apologize for the obstruction here with the volume. I know with having to wear a mask, it's not the clearest thing as far as with me talking. I know it's probably a little bit harder for you to understand what I'm saying, but that's the reason why I have to wear this. With the times that we're living in, unfortunately, that's what we got to do to assure safety and to follow the guidelines around us. So I apologize again ahead of time for that. So 2-hit call here on Randolph Southern. Now tying things up here at 1, and Lauren Luce will be back to serve here for Wapahani. And Randolph Southern will not get it back over there off of the hit from number 30, Wilmoth. Nice serve right there from Luce, and that will be an ace. And the Raiders now take a 3-1 lead here in the opening set of tonight's matchup. Again, as I mentioned earlier, make sure to stay tuned in later on. We'll have tonight's varsity contest, and then on Monday, we're right back at it as Lauren Luce connects there with another ace. But we'll be back at it on Monday right here from Raider Gymnasium as we'll take on the Daleville Broncos. So Luce will serve that one out of bounds. Nice little run there for Wapahani, a 4-0 run after being down 1-0 to begin things here tonight. And we'll have number 33, Heather Ashbaugh, now in the ball game for Randolph Southern. Handled there by Rich. Now Luce will set it on to Van Note. And that one will fall in there. A kill for Kaya. And the Raiders now lead at 5-2, and Van Note will be back to serve here momentarily. Nice serve there from Van Note. Luce sets it on there to Doherty. There's number 10 with the dig. That is Donald. Rich to Luce, now back to Rich one more time and hit into the net. So 5-3 now, and number 30, Allison Wilmoth, will be back to serve. Rich there received that serve, set right back to her by Luce, and falls right in the middle. In front of everyone right there. So now McKenna Goodwin will enter the Raider rotation here for the first time this evening. Wapahani 6, Randolph Southern 3 here in set number 1. Wilmoth will get it over there. Nicely done. Van Note now loose on the Rhodes. And she's going to get caught with the net violation. And a substitution now for Randolph Southern. Returning here will be number 28, Aubrey Wilmoth. So now back to serve. There was a little confusion there on behalf of the Rebels, but serving now number 14, Gracie Eisenbarger. There's Goodwin loose to set it on the Lee. And a lift will be called here on Layla. Rhodes here on the right side. And now tied at 6 after a few miscues here by Wapahani. Van Note receiving that serve loose will set it again to Layla Lee, and that one will fall in that time around. To now make it a 7-6 ball game. Again, we'll have Madeline Rhodes back to serve. So a couple of passing issues there on behalf of the Rebels will cost them one there. Again, Rhodes still back to serve. Passed over the net. Right off the serve there, set on the Rich, and that one will fall out of bounds. Get off the side of her hand there. So back at it now will be number 3, Stacy Glunt. She'll be back to serve here momentarily. Rhodes now loose on the Lee, and that's going to be shanked into the stands and out of bounds. So back to a 2-point lead here for Wapahani with number 1, Lauren Rich, back to serve. Very nice serve there from Rich. And stake there from the Rebels. Now 10-7 Wapahani. That's big right there coming off of that serve. Goodwin will get there loose, sets it on the Van Note. Just soft touch over the net here, and Wilmoth will get it over. Close to being out of bounds, but Goodwin took the ball. Good decision there. A free ball action. See setting it on the lead, bringing the hammer, stamping it down. And it's 11-7 Raiders in set number 1 from Raider Gymnasium. It's handled there by number 14 of Randolph Southern, but the Rebels get it over, but unfortunately for them, out of bounds there by Aubrey Wilmoth. So some passing woes continue here for Randolph Southern. The Raiders looking to execute off of that, and a missile of a serve there from Lauren Rich, an ace. Following thereafter, now 13-7. As yet again, they're having trouble keeping a ball in play for whatever reason. And there's another one shanked out of bounds to the left side. And Randolph Southern will be forced to take a timeout here. It's Wapahani 14, Randolph Southern 7 here in set number 1 of the evening. We'll step aside here for a break. Again, this will be our FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis game break. Alrighty, welcome back here, folks, as the timeout is over with. Both teams back out on the floor. And Lauren Rich will be back to serve here for the Raiders. And that will be over, and Lee able to take advantage off another bad pass there from Randolph Southern. Some of the woes continue there for those young ladies. Unfortunately for them, again, for Wapahani, doing exactly what you're supposed to do, taking advantage of an opportunity when given. And so the Rebels, again, unable to get the ball back over the net. And so the Raiders on a little bit of a roll here. I believe they was up 8-7. And since then, it has been all Wapahani on an 8-0 run. Looking for 9 in a row, but Van Note will tip that one into the net. As number 28, Aubrey Wilmoth, will be back to serve. Handled by Rhodes. Not much air underneath that one there, as neither Van Note or Luce could get to that one. Rhodes again receiving the serve. Luce will set it on to the left to Van Note, and just out of bounds. And so now here come the Rebels, adding 3 of their own right here consecutively. Rich on the attack, handled there by number 14, Eisenbarger. Rhodes will dig it out. Luce sets it on to Van Note. And a nice little drop shot again from Van Note. Nothing special there. Just enough to get it over the net and make the defense play, as we'll see Lena Doherty back in for the Raiders for McKenna Goodwin. And Layla Lee now back to serve. And hit out of bounds by number 30, Allison Wilmoth. Nice serve there from Lee. And the Rebels will get it over. That's number 9. Nicely set to Van Note again. Another one hit into the net. So number 3, Stacy Gaunt back to serve. And back into the net goes the serve there from Randolph Southern. Now serving now for the Raiders will be number 13, Lauren Luce. Set up there, Wilmoth will get it over. There's Rich. Now Luce sets it to Doherty, and again finding that sideline over there very close, but was able to sneak it in bounds. A kill there for Atlanta. And it's 20-11 Wapahani. So an ace for Luce. I guess completely caught the Rebel defense off guard. And make that another ace for Lauren. And we'll have another timeout taken here by the Rebels. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again during our FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis game break. I'd like to thank some sponsors here this evening. We'd like to thank East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family ran dealership. It's been going strong since 1977, and they're known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook, or you can contact them at 765-284-3472. Again, that is East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So the timeout, short, sweet, and to the point. As Lauren Luce again back to serve here with Wapahani ahead, 22-11, and that will be another ace for Lauren. As now some communication errors are starting to become even more of a factor here for the Rebels. So right now I'm assuming, you're probably thinking here Luce might be able to just go ahead and serve out the rest of the set right here. You only have 2 more points to get. Rhodes here on the attack. It's going to be dug out and shanked badly out of bounds. That's going to be off of number 10, Jennifer Donald. And so now set point here for the Raiders ahead 24-11. And this evening's opening set. Rich now to Luce. Will set it on to Van Noot. And again, still can't keep it in bounds. Kaya's had a little bit of a rough go of things the last 3 hits or so there for herself. But not something you get too often there. Kaya usually right on the money, keeping the ball in bounds and wreaking havoc on that defense, as that one was mishandled by Lee. So an ace there for number 10, Donald, and she'll be back to serve again now, 24-13. Van Noot now to Luce on to Doherty, and that one will fall in to end the first set here from Raider Gymnasium, 25-13. First set victory here for your Wapahani Raiders as they look to sweep the Rebels here this evening. Still got a set to go, and we'll have it live right here on the WHS Network. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with more right after this.
It's Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. I want to give you a message about our mission statement: enriching lives by helping people find their next home. It's short, it's quick, it's to the point, and it's what we do. If I can help in any way, call me direct, 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, welcome back there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. 25-13, first set victory here for your Wapahani Raiders. Got off to a great start, minimized mistakes there, really was able to execute on opportunities given by the Rebels. They had a little bit of a tough go of things when it comes to just simply passing the ball. They had a whirlwind of issues there for those young ladies, and yeah, it's unfortunate, obviously, for them. They're out there giving it their best. Of course, from Wapahani's side of things, you're just trying to execute when some opportunities are given to you here, and so they was able to do that and rolled on to a first set victory here. So we'll see what the second set provides here for us. That's number 30, Allison Wilmoth, that was on the attack. Now Van Note here for Wapahani will get that one to fall in there for a kill. So a great start there for the Raiders and Kaya Van Note, as we'll have Luce again back here to serve with a 1-0 lead. Handled there by Luce. Now Lee on to Rhodes. Man was looking for that back corner, nearly had it, but just out of bounds there to even it up here at 1 with number 9, Lydia nicely back to serve. Van Note back on the attack again. That's going to be shanked backwards and out of bounds by number 28, Aubrey Wilma. So the Raiders again back in front here, 2-1, and Kaya Van Note back to serve. Mishandled there, and an ace now for Van Note to make it a 3-1 ball game. But make sure stay tuned in later on. We'll have this evening's varsity ball game. Again, as your 11-1 and 4-0 Wapahani Raiders will take on Randolph Southern, coming into tonight's ball game at 3-9, and I believe 0-3 in conference play. Another one hit out of bounds now, 5-1 ball game. Lee sets it on the Rhodes, and some miscommunication there on behalf of Blunt and Wilmoth. Will cost the Rebels another point now, 6-1 Wapahani, as they keep on rolling here. 5 consecutive points put together. And they'll get it back over. Nicely done there by the Rebels. Tipped across by Rich. Nice hustle there for number 10, Donald. And a net violation on Randolph Southern. Wilmoth will get there, and the Rebels unable to get it back over there. Great try. Just nothing to show for. So out of bounds there off of Wapahani. We'll see number 33, Heather Ashbaugh. Back in here for Randolph Southern. Now number 10, Jennifer Donald back to serve. And Ashbaugh that was Wilmoth that was unable to get it back over. So McKenna Goodwin returning to the Raider rotation and back to serve. Dug there by number 9 nicely. Now Van Note sets it to Rhodes. Dug again by Donnell and into the net. Go the Rebels. Loose with a set to Lee. Nice hustle there, and right back at the offensive way here for the Raiders. Point there for Wapahani because the ball actually hit off of the light fixture, which is technically out of bounds. So point there belongs to the Raiders now. 12-2 lead. And the Raiders have Goodwin back to serve. Loose right there to dig it out. Here's Van Note. Set on to Rich. And that's going to be shanked well out of bounds. And we'll have a timeout taken here by Randolph Southern. We'll take a timeout here with them. It's Wapahani 14, Randolph Southern 2. Get here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We'll be back with more live on the WHS Network. And welcome back again live here on the WHS Network. It's Wapahani 14, Randolph Southern 2 here in set number 2 of the evening. Again, the Raiders already with a 1-0 lead with a 25-13 first set victory. And they're well on their way to a clean sweep here of the Rebels. It's been kind of a rough way of going here for Randolph Southern this evening. So another ace and another point here for Wapahani. So again, McKenna Goodwin back to serve. And Lee will just tip it right back across again off the bad service reception there from the Rebels. And again, another ace for Goodwin. And Wilmoth unable to get that one to head back over off of the miss hit by Eisenberger. And so the Raiders just 6 points away from a sweep here of the Rebels. And another ace here for Goodwin. Again, really not much to say on behalf of our part here. Really can't. It's kind of difficult, I guess, to somewhat get into the ball game here. It's been a little bit of a struggle here for the Rebels this evening. Out of ace after ace and start saying the same things. Things kind of get redundant after a little while. Again, no disrespect there. The Rebels keep plugging away and they're working their tails off here, but unfortunate for them, just can't seem to get anything across. So Will there now. Goodwin to Luce. Sets it on the Rhodes. And out of bounds. So great recognition there from Ashbaugh. And number 30, Allison Wilmoth, will be back to serve. There's Van Note. Now Luce will set it up to Lee. So a 23-3 score here in set number 2. Wapahani 2 points away from a sweep here with Madeline Rhodes back to serve. Off to the left side, and again the Rebels unable to get it back over, and now match point now. Again here with Madeline Rhodes back to serve, 24-3. And that's going to end it. So again, your Wapahani Raiders take the game here this evening, 25-13, 25-3. As they had a perfect week here. Great game and a great week for us, and hopefully we just continue to build off of our successes here and follow that into next Monday night as we'll be right back here at home against the Daleville Broncos. So make sure stay tuned in live with that one on Monday night. Again, we'll have our varsity broadcast coming up here in roughly about 20 minutes or so. Again, that'll be on a separate broadcast link, if you will, here on YouTube. So make sure to click on there. And again, please subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon for all notifications upon each broadcast that we do. So again, thanks all for joining us. And we'll see you back here in just a little bit with Raider Volleyball live here on the WHS Network.